MaximumRD coming from the balcony of our condo. A very overcast day, unfortunately, but overall still a good day. Now I'm just going to try to prop you up here, hopefully in a good manner, so your view is not obstructed and you can see everything. And recording continues. So anyways, I just arrived home literally a few minutes ago from an appointment, and I didn't want to go out today because I knew a UPS truck was out for delivery, and you know how it always is. It seems you could be here 12 hours of the day, but the moment you step out, that's when they attempt delivery. But fortunately, I came home to find that there was no notice on the door, so that was a good sign. And then out of the corner of my eye, I noticed by our front gate a UPS truck drive by. And I thought, okay, I'll just wait here a few minutes. And sure enough, a truck pulls in, comes up to the building, so we can get some more room here. And, one sec. And the fellow steps out, and I just look at him and I go, would that happen to be a package for Rob Debut, Unit 204? And he's like, yeah, how did you know? I said, well, I've been tracking you online. I knew you were out for delivery today, and I just came back from an appointment and noticed there was no notice on the door. And so he's like, oh, cool. And I was glad because they can be a little tricky sometimes, often just throwing a notice up on the door saying, sorry we missed you, even though they didn't even bother to buzz up. So I knew my best bet was just to wait there. And it all worked out. He handed me a nice big box, and when I say a big box, I mean it. Ah! Whew. Okay? There you go. Huge box. Very nice. And I'm going to do an unboxing now, and I wanted to give a shout out because this has all been made possible by Blaine Locklair. His channel is in the video description. Now, he's relatively new to the YouTube scene, YouTube retro gaming community, and he's done quite a few videos already. A couple videos were tutorials on his modding techniques, and he followed up those videos basically offering as a prize to people who watch his channel a chance to win some of these things that he was modding and working on. So, you know, like many, I put a comment and said, hey, that would be cool. If it so happens you know, ship to Canada. I found out later, of course, he was willing to ship anywhere worldwide. So that was cool because, you know, you don't always get that offer. Even when people do run contests. Sometimes huge channels who run contests will be like, you know, residents of the States only, or only available for U.S. residents. So I always try to, you know, I always try to be a part of any contest that actually will allow me to participate. But, you know, it's one of those things you just kind of do it and then just put it out of your mind thinking, whatever, I'll never win. But anyways, I was in chat with a couple good friends of mine on Facebook Messenger. Hi, Mario, Ray. And I noticed in the corner of my eye, and I'm going to keep talking while I start opening this package here with my trusty cheapo little knife here. A request came in, basically message request. Now, I don't know, but some of you people who use Facebook, you know, when you get a message request, often it's just some kind of scam or advertisement, or, you know, it's a picture of a very attractive young woman who says, oh, hey, just messaging you, would you like to get to know me better, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, that always turns into something about sending pictures and so forth. In other words, scam. So very skeptically, I clicked on the message request, just assuming it would be one of these type of things and getting ready to just block or delete the message. And I saw Blair's avatar. It's like, oh, hey, I know him from that YouTube channel I recently subscribed to. And I thought, okay, cool, maybe, wants to talk about something. I could let him know about my Facebook gaming group. But no, instead it was, hey, Rob, just wanted to message you and let you know that you've won the contest for the item I'm about to show you here. I guess I better start opening it. And I was like, cool. Really? I didn't really believe it at first. But as it turned out, he had attempted to contact 2 people previously. I knew about the first one because I saw one of his videos, and he did a redrawing basically because the first person didn't get back to him. And then in his message he was saying, yeah, he's been unable to contact a second person now. And I thought, wow, okay. And I was now the winner, and because I responded, he was, happy to ship out my prize. Let me show you what it was. Now, some of you may know if you've been watching this channel. And here we go with lots of popcorn in the box and packed really well. Awesome. My first PS3. I've never owned this console. And that's the other funny thing about it is when he contacted me, and it was actually the reason why I submitted an entry to win this PS3. That's a PS3 Slim model. One of the models that you can mod and put a custom firmware on. Apparently, from my understanding, you can't do that with all the Slim models, but this is one you could. And I was just stunned, shocked, very happy. And after some exchanges back and forth and great communication, we worked things out, and he shipped it out to me quickly. Let me just put this down for a sec. It's a little heavy. And it came in this box here, as you can see. Huge box, very well packed. Thank you very much, much appreciated. He put that in there, in the original box, which is cool because of all the consoles that I have, gaming systems and consoles and handhelds, there's very few that I actually have the original box for, let alone an older system like the PlayStation 3. So yeah, he sent that right out to me, and I've just let him know in Messenger that it has arrived safely. Excuse me, it's a little crowded in here. And here it is. So let me open this up, have a look. Okie doke. Oh, got a letter from Blaine. Take a look at that. Actually, I'll read that first. Okie doke. And actually, I'm using my iPad to film this. I can see the back of it through the window of the balcony, just to make sure that I'm in frame actually. So here's the letter from Blaine. Excuse me, I am a little out of breath, having just come upstairs. Rob, thanks so much for being a vibrant part of the video game hobby and the YouTube community. I'm proud to be sending you this PS3 that was featured on the YouTube channel. I hope it brings you gaming joy for the years ahead. I've watched your videos on YouTube and they are great. Thank you, Blaine. I appreciate that. It's so nice to have such a positive member of the gaming community out there creating content for everyone. I look forward to seeing the many great things I know you will accomplish. Please feel free to get in touch anytime and enjoy the PS3. Best wishes for a wonderful holiday season. Yours in gaming, Blaine. So, there we go. A PlayStation 3. You know, when that originally launched back in the day, I had the previous PlayStation consoles, the original PlayStation, of course, the PlayStation 2, and I was actually getting quite excited when I started hearing the rumors of the PlayStation 3. And then it launched. and the price was given for the original models. And I was like, oh my God, that's expensive. At the time, I really wasn't in a position, and I thought, well, you know what, I'll wait a while. I've got all these other gaming consoles, you know, at the time I had my PlayStation 2 and Dreamcast and things like that. I know it's not, doesn't compare at all, but I was like, I'll just wait a while, we'll see what happens. Well, time marched on, and it just, one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I never obtained a PlayStation 3. So now I have one, and let me just go through here. It appears, it looks just like new. The packaging, the original box, everything's still in its plastic. It's very good looking here. So to show you what was included, we have, oh, this is great, an original PlayStation 3 controller. It actually seems a little lighter than the standard controllers, even for PlayStation 2. I've never held a PlayStation 3 controller. It seems lighter. I'm going to have to compare, but I'm actually quite surprised to find that it's lighter. So there we are, PlayStation 3 controller. My voice has been really weird today. It's a little bit higher pitched, and I don't know what's going on. I know part of it's the excitement, but I don't know, maybe I'm coming down with something. Yeah, so moving on. See, like this doesn't even look like it's ever been opened. Well, it may have not ever been opened. These are the composite AV cables, so good chance this has never been used. Wow, okay, so here's a bag with the quick start guide, original manual, entertainment rating, and it looks like a bigger full-sized manual all in the package there. Cool. Probably like most people, it's never been opened, you know. Oh, there's the USB charging cable for the controller. Alrighty. And again, this doesn't look like it's ever even been used, surprisingly, but it is a nice long HDMI cable, and that will be my main preference for using the console, of course. You might recall, if you watch my channel regularly, quite a few videos back, in one of my recycling bin finds from the electronics recycling bin we have on site here, I had found 2 HP monitors. Those are HP 1080p HDMI monitors. Like, I think they were 21 inch or 23 maybe, I think they were 21 inch. But anyways, they both worked. One had a slightly better picture than the other one looked a little more worn. But hey, dedicated HDMI monitor. Now I have a use for it. We have our 43-inch Roku sharp television for most of our viewing, watching stuff off the desktop, Netflix and all that kind of stuff. But it's always good to have a nice dedicated monitor for my gaming consoles. Just seeing what else is in here. Taking it apart here. Power cable, your standard power cable. Like, this literally looks like new, so that's cool. What is this? Oh, well, I won't really be needing that. It's like your Netflix information. Movies streaming instantly on your PS3 system. And, oh, if I hadn't, I'm pretty sure I mentioned the fact already, this has been jailbroken or modded with a custom firmware. I don't know anything about that on the PlayStation 3. I've done it with my PSP handhelds and other devices in the past, Android devices and such. So I'm really looking forward to exploring and see all that entails and what it allows me to do exactly. It has multi-mon on it, I think it's called, where I can, you know, back up games directly to the hard drive. Once again, I believe that's the 120 gig model. So Cool. Nice. And finally, the main system itself. Well, that is shiny. It looks like new. So, wow. Very nice. Very nice. Practically new. A couple little marks there, but no biggie. As you can see, let's see, make sure that's in focus there. So in the back we have a LAN port, HDMI port, optical out, standard multi-AV, which, you know, with all your PlayStation consoles, and the connection for power. And on the front there, your slot loading drive, eject power, and a couple USB ports right there. So again, I look very much forward to exploring this console and seeing everything that it has to offer. The exclusives, as I said, I enjoyed the PS1 and PS2 tremendously. Never owned a PS3, let alone a modded PlayStation 3. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not a big online gamer or, you know, multiplayer online or anything like that. So I'll be looking more towards the good single player experiences and exclusives that came out for the PS3. You know, I'm a big survival horror fan and platformer gamer and things like that. So I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this. And also, as I said, I have to do some research. Look up, make sure I don't do anything to screw up the firmware on there. That's custom firmware. I got to find out about all this stuff. But in the meantime, thanks Blaine so much. Blaine Locklair. Again, check out his channel in the description. He does tutorials, everything old, new consoles, mods. Basically, I believe his description is that, you know, he wants everyone to enjoy and get the most out of their consoles and gaming systems and handhelds and things like that. And, you know, he's started off by modding a couple systems and giving them away. So, really cool. I know he also recently had a contest for a really nice modded PSP system. Looking forward to see what he has next going on, and you should too. So again, check out his channel. Tell him Rob MaximumRD sent you. And thanks again, Blaine. Really, really cool winning a PS3. It's another console I can add to my list and at least say that I've finally gotten around to experiencing. Rob MaximumRD out. Thanks for watching. For the best in restoration, repairs, and mods, check out Blaine Locklair's YouTube channel, link in the description.